Hello, and welcome to the 14th episode of the West Bromwich Albion career mode. So in the last episode, you guys saw me offering for El Shaarawy. So I decided that if that offer didn't go well, we might as well pick up a midfielder, Eduardo Salvio, who apparently his potential goes to, I believe it's 83. So we also give them Morrison. Well, we offer to give them Morrison. I'm not sure if they'll accept that or anything, but it is a little bit of a, I guess you could call it a rip-off, sort of, but sometimes the CPU will accept it. So we offer 7 million, which is an extremely low price. I sort of regret that now looking back, but it doesn't matter. It's already happened. So then I go to the board and I request 5 million for if we finish in the Euro League and if we qualify for the semi-finals in the Cup. So yeah, I'm pretty confident that we will finish in the Euro League, considering we're 5th right now and we have Arsenal and Man U are behind us, but right behind us, sort of. But I'm confident we can try and hold that gap. And so yeah, I just go and look at the scouting network, and I decide to pick up 2 more scouts. Frederick Hergota. I didn't want to get like the $6.7 million scouts because I still was looking to sign someone. So I ended up going with the Swedish Frederick Hergota, as I said earlier. Hoping, and just a little tip: when you send out scouts, normally you should send them to their home country, because apparently they scout better when they're there, when they're in their home country. So then I also pick up Ivan Sivetic. I'm not really sure how to pronounce that name, but yeah. So we advance. So we get an email back, and we do get an acceptance for the $5 million if we reach the semi-final and qualify for the Euro League. And then we get 2 negative emails. Both our transfer offers were unacceptable. So I decided to increase that. I increased it to my budget, basically. I couldn't really go for... I didn't go for El Shaarawy from there on. I did on the transfer deadline day, which you'll see in the next episode. But other than that, yeah, I didn't really go for anyone. Anyways, but we did continue on persisting for Eduardo Salvio. And then we got a loan offer for Saido Barino, which I'd gladly accept because, again, if we're not using him, someone else may as well. So, yeah, Gillingham take him. And then we, United States get pretty mad that we haven't accepted their international management offer yet. So I just ignore them, basically. I don't want to manage USA. I'm Canadian, so, you know, I don't really want to manage USA. No offense to all Americans, but I want to manage a little bit of a better team. Obviously, USA is better than Canada at soccer at the moment. But, yeah. So, we go and look at the transfer offers that we've sent, and I decide to go back for El Shaarawy, as I was saying earlier. So we offer 9.5 plus Rosenberg, and hopefully they'll accept that, even though it's still a pretty bad deal. I don't know why they'd accept that, but you know, we'll get lucky maybe. So even if we don't get them this transfer season, we can probably get them the next. Well, at least one of them with the $5 million that we'll hopefully get for qualifying for the semifinals and reaching the Euro League. So, yeah, then they both say it's unacceptable again. So, yeah, we were running out of money, so I decided to go for, I just changed up the player that we were going to give them. I ended up going for Chris Wood. He is a young player, but also El Shaarawy is a young player, so I guess it was sort of a fair trade, but I did then decrease the money, which I probably shouldn't have. But yeah, I ended up making it like 8.7 because Chris Wood is a young player, and I would be looking to loan him out, but no one actually seems to want to take him. So then we get an offer. Well, no, we get the response back from Eduardo Salvio. And I change up the player. I put in Chris Brent because we don't. I put in Jerome Thomas. We don't use him at all, and I decided to put in like 9 point, thought I put in 9, but I put in 8.7, because, you know, whatever. So then, chief executive, says we got a loan offer for Caledon Brown, which I accept again. And then we get the 2 scouts ready to scout, which is great. And then Brown is gone to Ipswich Town. So we
then go set up the scouting systems. I fast forwarded this because obviously you don't need to watch me going through the different places. I decided to put Hergota in Sweden, and then I actually did look at some of the different countries for the Croatian. Like I looked at, I was considering some of the smaller countries, but then I ended up just going for Croatia, because hopefully we'll get the best out of him. So yeah, that's the end of this episode. Leave it a like if you enjoyed the video. You'll see the transfer season deadline day in the next episode. Leave a comment on any suggestions you have, and subscribe if you haven't already. Goodbye.